Morning, ladies. So I have a rant, one of my classic rants just for you. Why is it so damn hard to lose the weight when you reach menopause? Well, first off, let me just say this. I am so grateful that I reached a menopause-like state in my 20s. And I am so grateful that rather than have the woe is me, why am I cursed with this thing? I decided to make the appropriate changes, and I've been eating healthy for the majority of my adult life. And as those years have passed by, I continue to reap more and more of the benefits where I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm so fucking grateful. And actually, I'm more grateful than the person who never really seems to have to work for it, because that person will never be forced to experience the benefits that I've experienced by putting in the work. But it's like what I believe it was Rumi who once said, it's like you're entitled to the work. You're never entitled to the fruit. And we all have gifts that we've kind of, received out of luck. For example, there are some folks that manage to keep the weight off fairly easily the majority of their life until they hit menopause. And man, they're lucky. They don't realize it, but they are. And then they have to change. But you're not going to change by getting stuck in the mud and cursing the mud, or getting stuck in the mud and cursing the fact that, well, Susie's not stuck in the mud or Johnny's not stuck in the mud. You're still stuck in the fucking mud, dude. So you've got choices. You can continue to suffer, or you can begin taking steps to change it. You can accept it. You can change it. You can remove yourself from the situation if possible. In the case of menopause, you have two choices: accept or change. That's it. Once you reach that stage in your life where those hormones have declined, those very hormones that allowed you to keep the weight off, that kind of protected you when you did the foolish yo-yo dieting, where you just kind of lost the weight quickly for the beach or the wedding or whatever, that yo-yo dieting led to a compromise in muscle mass. And your muscle mass is the number one driver behind your metabolism. We begin losing muscle on average at the age of 25 and up. And unless you're working out intelligently to continue building and developing that, and you're not doing those crazy, insane workouts where you're building the muscle and then doing another type of exercise that breaks down the muscle that you've built, it's going to set you up for a bad time. And when you hit menopause, you're going to realize the damage that you've done. But you can take steps to change it. You can replace the hormones that you've lost. You can begin shifting your focus to that of fat loss and not weight loss. When you focus solely on weight loss, 25 to 50% of that is muscle mass. And you can't afford that. You cannot afford that. But the good news is if you shift that focus and begin working on building that muscle and lifting just a little bit more weight every week, eventually you'll begin responding to that nutrition more effectively. But you have to put in the work, and you're not entitled to it. And the woe is me mindset will kill you. It will ensure that you are unsuccessful. And I want better for you, but it's not up to me. I can only do that for myself, and I've done it since I was in my 20s. And I'm grateful. And that's another thing, man. You got to have an attitude of gratitude. Otherwise, you ain't going to have a good time. And you're likely going to quit when the going gets tough. And it will be challenging. So what are you going to do about it? That's it. That's my rant.